One thing I like about Total Energy's scholarship application is that it's always very simple, like it's straight to the point without waste your time. I mean, if you have been on this scholarship journey and you're applying to scholarships, you know the different stages you have to be going through. You know, I was thinking you have to write essays for this thing. That's why I was saying it in one of my previous videos, that if you have to submit essays, you should reach out to people to help you look at it and so on. Maybe you have to submit it for the school, but for Total Energy's application to their website, it's straightforward. Like, that's one thing I like. Anyways, if you are new here, my name is Samsara really, and welcome to my channel. I am an international student currently undergoing my master's studies in France. I share content on master's application, my life as an international student. I do vlog and share useful content. If these are the kind of things that you're interested in, please kindly like my videos, share my videos, and please subscribe to my channel so that you won't miss out on any of my updates. In this video, we are going to be looking at a simulation for the Total Energy Scholarship to Ifp schools. And for this video, we'll be looking at Reservoir Geoscience and Engineering and Petroleum Geosciences. I have here my laptop and I'm going to share with you my screen so that you see how we go about it. I advise that you watch the end so that you won't miss out on any important information, because as I'm sharing, I also share with you some tips and so on. So please be patient and watch the end so that it will help you in your application and any other application you wish to do. I have here the link and the website. I'm going to drop this in the description for you to get access to. And like you can see here, important job description. In the important information, you must also apply to the school itself for it to be considered for this scholarship. You have to apply to the school. Take note of that, and you have to submit the application before 31st March for it to be considered. And they're sponsoring you for Reservoir Geoscience and Engineering or Petroleum Geosciences program. So you have to go to the school's website to get more information about the courses. But to apply to Total Energies, these are the candidate profile: education, 4 to 5 years of studies in geoscience and reservoir. Information to be provided or a test to be provided. They might need, you have to be fluent in English. So I assume that when your CV is in English, it always shows they are fluent in English anyways. And then the experiences that is needed: internships in geoscience or related industrial sectors are appreciated, and experiences abroad are appreciated. Okay, you see where the location is, and we're just going to go ahead and apply, or you can apply through LinkedIn. So in applying here, I already have an account, so I'm just going to sign in. But if you don't have an account, you have to create one. It's very easy for you to create one. And like you see, the application takes place only within 3 to 5 minutes, but trust me, it's lesser than that. Okay, so you can add your CV. I already have a CV, so I'm just going to use this saved. I'm just going to use this CV because it's already here. I already made one simulation previously. And see, it automatically registers Nigeria with my email, and no, I don't have a disability. Save and continue. And then if you click here again on save and continue, it shows you all the details you have applied and everything, just for you to confirm. And then send my application. See, it is that straightforward. And so that is it for the application to Total Energies. Remember, you have to apply to Total Energies and also apply to the school, to the Ifp school. If you go to on the advertisement profile, it shows you the link that you can apply to the school, the online application link. I'm just going to copy that link and we apply there. Or for me, because I already created an account and started a simulation for a previous course, let's see what it's going to tell me. See, I'm already signed in. And you know, because I think for this one you can only have one particular file. You cannot have like multiple files, you know. So in this one file or one application with your single application number, you can apply for 3 different courses. So I think that was the stage we're at. So I'm just going to validate and go to the next step, and we can see. So this is here right now. So right now at this stage, we are going to choose Reservoir Geoscience Engineering, but you can always choose other ones too. Petroleum Geosciences, we'll add it to. And I'm going to choose Petroleum Engineering and Project Development. It sounds cool. I'm going to choose that. And for other masters, contact them. And then I'm going to add my CV, attach my CV. I'm going to attach my CV. Oh, where my CV there? Okay, I'm going to attach my CV. And remember, you should use an academic CV when you're applying. Please use an academic CV to apply. You can watch like my first video I made on this channel. I talked about when you're applying for masters, what and what should you use. So please use an academic CV, please. I mentioned about academic CV. Watch those first 2 videos. It's going to give you insight on how to prepare an academic CV. And attach a cover letter. This is where you need to reach out to persons to help you guys. Don't just upload any application, any cover letter. Like, don't be careless with it, please. Take time to apply for it, and you can always go online to browse on samples of cover letter for IFP schools or samples of cover letter for geosciences, and first of all draft out something before you reach out to someone that can help you review it. Preferably, like I mentioned in my first video, go on LinkedIn and search for them. I'm not going to start describing that because I already talked about it, so go and watch that video. It's going to guide you on what you should do. I already mentioned that. And then your funding, financial status, pending, because you know you gotten the scholarship. But then if you have gotten a scholarship already, you can just go on to do obtained, or if you are sponsoring yourself, you can go on to do obtained. So because I say pending, type of funding, self-financing, company, or other organization. So in our case now, we are doing company because we are planning to use Total Energies. But then for some of these courses, if you check on the school's website, you can always see that they have other sponsoring options. You can always see that company. And funding details, you can now describe, I am applying to Total Energies in my case now, or in this case. But if you're applying to another thing, you can always like write the company if you're applying to another company, or if you're self-funding, say you're self-funded, you're going to sponsor yourself. And permission to send my CV. As part of your application, IFP may be required to forward on your CV to the partner companies. This limited distribution will aim to help you in your search for industrial financing if this type of financing is relevant to your profile. Okay, so I think from my understanding, that means the school too, they can help you in funding. Maybe you can tell them that if they have scholarship, they should send your CV. So I'm going to give them permission so they can send to partner companies if they're interested in sponsoring you. Then your motivations, validate your step. It's processing, let's see where it's leading us to. Okay, my file has been correctly updated. So English, yes, we are native in English. Language level C2, because I mean you are native, so you click C2. Certificate, I don't think this is compulsory, but if you don't, you can do, like if you're in Nigeria and you not sit for any of these things, you can always choose other, and in this one you can use our WAEC, you know. But WAEC, whatever you score in your WAEC, you know, like if it's C, they normally put the percentage here, so you can just put, for example, if it was A or something, maybe it's, let's say 70% or something. So if you don't know French, you can just put A1, no, beginning level, just put A1 if you don't know French. Then these documents are mandatory for the registration to be validated by IFP. Copy of your ID card, passport, and valid residence permit for non-IU. So, or your passport. So you're going to put copy of our ID card here. I'm just going to put copy of something. I shall put something here. And references. Name of references. So you can add a recommendation from your reference. You upload the letter, so you get a letter of recommendation from anybody you want to get it from. So before you send your application, you can always reach out to your referees and speak to them, and they should write it for you. And if you have like 2 references, I think it's okay, you can always put it another one here. If you can put, but before you do this, check the school's website. I think I've repeated this like 20 times. Check the school's website to see what they're looking for. What is the course all about? This will help you in formulating everything you want to formulate, because you want to make the school to know that you are the best candidate for this role. Remember, they could have limited slots for it, so give it your best shot. Sorry, give it your best shot. And I think when you're also applying this, your cover letter, if you're applying to like 3 programs, where you're specifying the main program you want, like the specific one you're applying for, you can also mention things about the other ones, you know. And for this cover letter, I think cover letter generally is always 1 page, but you can always ask people that have gone to this school to be sure if you can do more than 1 page, to be sure. I'm just going to delete this one now. and we are going to validate and save this step. So this is just to give you a summary of the application. Whatever thing you feel, whatever stuff, everything is going to appear. Document you uploaded and everything, it's here. And if you made a mistake, I think you can always go back. Let's see if you want to go back here and see. Yeah, you can always click on any of them to go back to change anything. That's if you made any mistake, you can go back to change something. So at this stage now, if you validate, it's going to send it to IFP school. So be careful in this last stage. I'm going to say cancel because you don't want to send this rubbish that I did. I was uploading the wrong document and I'm not applying to the school. So guys, when you reach this particular place of confirm or summary, you should be careful. Don't validate, or else when you send it goes to the school directly. Remember, you can always go back to check what you applied, to check what you filled, if you filled in the right thing, any of the courses that you're applying for. So at this point, I'm going to say all the best to you. I'm wishing you all the best. I'm rooting for you, and I hope that you succeed in your application. Remember, give it your best so that whatever the outcome, you know that you shall give it your best, you understand? And I'm going to say it again and again. Go to the school's portal. Right, so we are going to end this video here, and thank you for staying up to this point. And any of the courses you are applying for, I'm wishing you the best. And if you have not yet liked my video, what is stopping you, Oga, after all the things I've done for you? Anyways, like my video, share my video, and subscribe to my channel. And see you next time in my video. Bye. À très bientôt.